Hello and welcome to the Icaran sector. This is Andrew and we are back with Christian.
Hello.
And unfortunately, as with the last video, Jaden has left us. He's gone off to Sapporo.
But we will carry on.
So yeah, we're going to carry on our missions. So we're back for the battle for Acheron. So here we have 35 power level of Blood Angels versus 35 power level of Tyranids. Today's mission is Sabotage. The Blood Angels have dropped down after their, spoiler alert, bit of a kicking in the last game. They've been a bit more cautious. They've come in, they've secured an area. We have 4 objectives that they've placed down to secure the area. This is kind of base camp. Or a forward base camp that they're setting up as they're scouting, and the Tyranids have smelt blood. So the halfway point back, that's the Blood Angels, and then halfway through that deployment.
And 9 inches.
And yeah, so there'll be a 9-inch gap, and then the Tyranids there. The main objective of the mission, Blood Angels want to keep hold of the objectives, and then in the Tyranids' turn, if they're on an objective, is it
at the end of the movement phase, they can start to sabotage the marker.
And then does that roll through to their next command phase?
To the command phase, yes.
Alright, so there's a chance to... So that unit then cannot do any further actions.
That's right, no psychic, no charging, and definitely no shooting.
But if it's destroyed, then they get 20 points, and then I get 10 points at the end of the game for everyone that's remaining. Is that right?
20 points.
20 points. Alright, so we're... And then... it's 10 points for whoever kills the most that round.
That battle round, right. So you basically start off with 80 points.
Yep, and it's mine to lose.
Yep.
So that's why they're kind of... But they have to be 9 inches away from each other and 9 inches away from the edge. And because we're city fighting, we also have to be in ruins, which gave me a bit of a headache. So that one might be a sacrificial lamb, but we'll see. All right, let's have a look at the armies. So for the first engagement, 35 power level Blood Angels, led by Chaplain Anima. And he's brought along his Death Company with Thunderhammer and Assault Bolters. All of the 3 troops options are here. Bolter, Stalker Bolter with Power Sword, Chainswords with Plasma Pistol, and then new boys, I paid requisition points to bring these guys in. So they're all dual lightning claws, and they're coming down in the teleporter. 6 command points to start with. Nothing's been held in reserve there. And let's go have a look at the Tyranids.
So this manifestation of High Fleet Harridan is led by a Hive Tyrant and a Broodlord. The Hive Tyrant has Smite, of course, as well as Catalyst and the Horror. The Broodlord has Smite and Paroxysm. We have a brood of 20 Termagants with Devourers, and a standard brood of 10 Gene Sealers with their 4 infestation nodes, and a group of Ripper Swarms. Nothing is being held back.
Yep. Our agendas this time, Blood Angels have gone Kingslayer, so we want to kill that thing, and we've gone for Witch Hunter, so we want the psychic things dead.
And for High Fleet Harridan forces, we have Survivor on the Hive Tyrant, as well as Lord of the Warp. So that will be bestowed upon the unit that manifests the most psychic powers.
Okay. Alright, we will go on to deployment. Blood Angels will deploy this side. They get to drop 1 unit first, and then we alternate backwards and forwards between the Gene Sealers on that side. The Blood Angels hear the skittering and scattering of tiny feet and claws on the Astro Granite, or whatever they're stood on. Buildings start rumbling, and the Blood Angels get ready for the first wave. So the Stalkers are here on the top there, holding that objective underneath because of the 5 inches now, and they'll be ready to lay down suppressing fire. These guys, just regular bolters, are tucked in on that objective just to, again, spring out. These guys are milling about over here, ready to face what comes. And the Death Company and the chaplain are there. Basically, what happened, we rolled off at the beginning, and then you had to roll a d3 whether they come in this third, and this third, and the Tyranids had the same thing as well. So we made the best of a bad situation.
Yes, the situation in the Pariah Nexus is very confused.
And the Tyranids.
Yep, so the Tyranids have deployed behind these buildings to get some kind of initial cover. The infestation nodes are placed as such 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, they were randomly deployed because of how confusing the Pariah Nexus is to deployment. So the Gene Stealers are here. Backing them up is the Brood Lord. The Ripper Swarms are here. The brood of 20 Termagants are swarming about the Hive Tyrant.
Alright, so now we need to determine who goes first. So grab yourself a dice. Oh! Do the Tyranids want to go first or second?
We'll choose to go first.
Alright, so we will go on to turn 1 for the Tyranids. Right, movement phase over for the Tyranids. What have they done?
So the Gene Stealers as well as the Brood Lord have advanced. They've advanced. They're in this position right now. The Ripper Swarms have also advanced to get onto the objective. So at the end of the movement phase, I'll start to get them back slowly. Start to sabotage it.
Yep.
The Termagants have moved into a firing position to try to put shots into those Blood Angels there.
Death Company.
Yeah, with the 16-inch flight, the Hive Tyrant has taken wing and is perched there. So we're looking down into the courtyard of that destroyed building. I'm going to play a strategy called Call the Brood, which is going to materialize a small group of 5 Gene Stealers for 2 command points around the Brood Lord.
Oh.
So that will be the end of my movement phase.
Okay.
So after having called the Brood and deploying them right here, it's going to be the Brood Lord that's going to end up starting to sabotage this objective.
Okay.
So we'll move on to Psychic
So,
phase.
so he's going to miss out on his Psychic phase, but he's got his 2 powers to go off there.
That's right. Okay, so the first power is going to be Catalyst on himself.
Yep.
So for 6. Okay, so we do get it, but it's going to be Perils. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah. It's because you're.
Yeah, so I do get it.
Yep. So that's your re-roll for him, because your guys get re-roll a Psychic test, and the characters regenerate a single wound. In the command phase.
Yeah, as their custom Hive Fleet adaptations. And then we're going to do the Horror. We're going to horrify that unit. And it's going to be a 6.
Oh.
And it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so they will be horrified.
So they're horrified. So the Thunderhammer's going to hit on a 5.
Okay.
Oh no, they can only go up or down -1 anyway.
Yeah.
But the rest of them all hit on 4s as well.
Yep. So, and their leadership is -1. Okay, so, all right, so let us go to the shooting phase.
Okay. Alright, so these guys are shooting their shots through to the Death Company there. 60 shots. Hitting on -1 because of the city fighting rules through terrain. And then re-rolling ones to hit, but we'll come back with the saves because there's a lot of shooting. So pretty good shooting there. They've got 16 2-up saves to play for the Death Company. Oops. I need bigger hands. There we go. Come on, there we go. 2-ups. Actually. Only 1 falls. That's
so
something.
The Hive Tyrant is going to fire in.
Same targets?
Yeah, so it's going to be 6 shots hitting on a 4 because again you're obscured. You're 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got 2 6-up feel no pains.
Oh, you did it. He's alive.
He comes back.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So 4s. Yes, and then you're wounding on 3s, and then you'll save at a normal save. It's -1, but you're in a
yeah, cover, yeah.
Yep, so 3s, 2 wounds at normal saves. Yeah, so
1 goes through, 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Yeah, one goes through. All right, we'll mark that off, and then we'll come back and declare some charges. Okay, so the spawned in Gene Stealers are charging 9 inches in there first. No Overwatch. Oh, okay. They're hungry with a 10.
Yep.
And the other one's charging in as well.
Yeah, they'll charge in as well.
That's going to be a 6 or a 7, I'd imagine. Roll for it and we'll measure it.
Sure.
Because if it's like a 10 or anything...
Oh, that's
8.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be in because they're much closer.
Yep.
And then, is this guy charging?
Yes, it is going to charge the chaplain.
Okay, roll for that and then we'll measure up.
Yeah.
4.
I think that'll be a fail.
That might be a fail, yeah.
So I'll spend a command point.
Yep.
And that's 6.
And I'm spending 3 CP for these guys to be able to heroically intervene into him because they're within 3 inches there. Alright, so we'll move these guys in and then we'll declare our orders. So everything's piled in here, everything's piled in here, and we must remember that these guys have got the horror on them, so they're hitting at a -1, so everything's going to hit on a 4 there. Where are you going to start?
I'll start with a big group of 10 Gene Stealers.
Yep.
Okay, so 10 Gene Stealers.
Alright, let's count them. Alright, so we got 20 hits through, so we're going to wound on a 4, 6 is cut straight through their armour.
Okay, 1, 2, 3...
4, 5.
5.
So 2.5 are dead already.
And it's going to be 4s. Yeah, okay.
So 2, 4, 7. So 7 3-up saves.
4 because it's -1.
-1. Okay. So 1's left alive. So we'll come back to that in a second. Right, I'm paying 2 CP for the Death Company to interrupt because they want to smash the Hive Tyrant for aboard the Witch and Kingslayer. So there are 5 attacks each model. So we'll do the Thunderhammer ones first, hitting on 4s. And no rerolls because there's no litany's gone off yet. Wounding on 2s. So there's 2...
2 hits.
2 invul saves on him.
Yep. So 2 4-ups. Okay.
That's 3 damage.
Yep.
And then there are 20 normal attacks that have been horrified, so they're gonna... Let's do it with the other hand. So these guys are also going to hit on 4s because they've been horrified. And...
So 4s?
Yeah, 4s and then 4s because of Blood Angels. And... Oh, no, that was a 6, there we go. And then 4s. Oh, okay, just 3. 3.
So it's at minus?
No minus.
Okay, so it's 3 at 3-ups. 3 3-ups.
Yeah, and just 1 damage apiece.
Yep. So I've already taken 3.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take 1 more.
So it's taking 4 damage. And then he can attack probably the chaplain, I'd imagine. So the Hive Tyrant has 4 attacks.
Yeah, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay, reroll this one. Okay, we hit, and it is going to be strength of 6, so winning on 3s. Actually, if I may, I'd like to have played the one that said I can.
All right, so we're just playing Voracious Appetite for reroll wound rolls. So we all fall through.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s, rerolling.
Yeah. 3s. Okay.
2 rerolls.
Okay, so 3.
3 4-up invols. Save 2. 1 goes through. How much damage?
Monstrous Siding Talons are... Sorry. 3 damage.
3 damage. So I've got 3 5-up his relic for the armor. No. So he takes 3 wounds. He's down to 2. I'll
Tail
double
on
check
2.
tail.
Tail hits, wounding on a 3.
Yeah.
It does wound, a normal save.
Yeah, he's okay on the normal save. So he's taken 3 wounds, we'll mark that up. So 5 attacks for the chaplain. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s because of Blood Angels. 2 go through, AP -2.
Yeah, so 4-ups. 2 4-ups. 4-ups. How much damage is each shot in?
2.
2, okay. 4-ups, okay, so I'll take 2 more, I'm down to 6.
Okay, and then the sergeant here gets 3 attacks, plus 1 for the being charged, plus 1 for chainswords. So he hits on 3s, and will wound on 3s for being Blood Angels. 2 5-up invols for your 10-man Gene Stealer.
Okay, so
Yeah,
2
2 down.
Herod.
And that's a...
Shall I go with these guys now? Because these guys haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, if they can consolidate... Oh, Alright, if they can consolidate in, and they kill him, then you put them 2 models back.
Sure.
They would have gone first.
Okay, so yeah, it's 3 inches, so here.
So let's capture this, see if we put those 2 models back. Jump the gun a bit there. So 9 attacks hitting on 3s.
3s.
Oh, they all hit.
Yeah, and then we're winning on 4s. 6s are the super ending.
Yeah.
4s.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
So you can put them 2 Gene Sealers back, and he can come away. Come on. Don't take them with you. You don't want them with you.
Right, consolidation.
So end of turn 1 for the Tyranids. They've done pretty well. They've got that unit taken off. They've consolidated. Although they have had a bit of a cost taken down because those guys have given a beating back to that fella. But I've got to get that Broodlord off. That's going to be a tough one. Alright, so we'll go on to movement phase for the
Blood Angels?
Blood Angels.
Go command phase, right?
Alright, so we'll go on to the Blood Angels turn 1. There we go. So those guys haven't moved, they've just turned to face the enemy. In the command phase, I get command point back, and I'm going to play Excitation of Rage on my chaplain. So 6s get to have another hit. Yep, that goes off on the 3. So those guys there, if they roll a 6 to hit, they can roll again.
Exploding 6s.
So they get Daka. If only they were green. And I think, to be honest, that's actually the end of the movement phase as well. I think my troops are in a good position. I might just pull the chaplain out of combat because he's only got 2 wounds left. The Death Company now cannot fall out of combat, so they're going to get hit first. Interesting choices. All right, I'll come back in a second. So I have a dilemma. I was just speaking to this off camera, and we decided to put it on camera. Here in combat, the Death Company can't pull out, and the chaplain is also in combat as well. Under there, he's a bit. He's falling forward. So I can pull the chaplain out because he's only got 2 wounds left. But if I do that, Christian gets to attack first, and he will attack only the Death Company. If I leave the chaplain in on 2 wounds, that's a tempting target. So I don't know which one to do.
Roll a die.
Roll a die. Yeah, we'll do that then. 1, 2, 3, he pulls out. 4, 5, 6, he stays in. He stays in. He wants to be in. So they get all the exploding 6s and things. So yeah, we'll have to figure something out. Right, I will set the camera back and we'll go on to the shooting phase because there's no psychic for these guys. So first shots coming out from these guys. They're putting all 10 shots into there. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. They drop 2. Oh, I love my rolling. I really do. All right. So those Gene Stealers are fine. Pistol into combat. Hitting on a 3. Strength 5's wounding on a 5. Nope. All right. The only thing. Oh no. Do they have pistols? Let me double check.
Sorry about that.
We just suddenly realised. With Feel No Pains, he's got a catalyst as well, so we got the saves.
Sorry. 1. Okay.
1. So he'd lost 3 wounds.
Okay.
And all the pistols in there failed. We did do that. So the only thing I've got left to fire is these guys. With having weird choices to make. So these guys are actually going to shoot into these Gene Stealers as well. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 2 5-up invul saves. Nope, 2 of them die. And that's the end of the shooting phase. So these guys will actually charge down into there because we do have a power sword, so that will be helpful. And lots of attacks on the charge. So it's 5 inches down, 2 inches to there, so they need a 6 because they're Blood Angels and they get +1. Yeah, they're in. So they're going to charge down and then we'll go on to the other. Okay, so they're going to charge attack into there. So the Sergeant has 4 attacks on the charge, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 2 because he's Blood Angels, 2 5-up invuls. 1 goes through. And then all the attacks from the other guys, these are going to hit on 3s, wound on 3s, and save on 4s.
4s, okay.
Because there's no AP. And I'm dropping dice today. And 3s. Oh,
Better.
yeah, 2, 4, 6. 6 4-up saves to keep Gene Stealers alive. Oh, wow, that's some good saving.
Yeah.
So we dropped 4. Oh, they're still in Synapse range now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy gets to attack with his 4 attacks. Who's he?
It'll go on the Chaplain.
On the Chaplain.
Yeah. So 4 attacks. Again, we'll play the 1 to get the implant attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1s, 2s, rerolling for 1s. We got them, and then I believe it's 3s, rerolling. Yeah. 3s, and reroll this one. Yeah, so I have 4.
4 invuls.
You got,
Command point.
Yeah, you got it.
There we go. We thought about shooting again, but yeah, we needed to save the command point for that.
The tail on a 3, on a 2, and then wounding on a 3. Yeah,
A regular 3-up save. And a 5-up save. Nope. So he's down to 1 wound left. The tail's actually D3, so one of them we've saved for. So if you roll a 1 or a 2, it's over. And then if you roll anything more than that, I need to make more feel no pain saves.
Right. It's 3.
So I need to make 2 5-ups. Nope. He is removed. So these guys step up. We've got 3 for the hammer, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s now. Snake eyes. Lovely. And then 4s, because they're still horrified. And wounding on 5s now, because they're not on the charge. 1 3-up save.
1 3-up.
Which he makes. And now we'll count the dice for the Gene Stealers and they get to attack. 15 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And then wounding on 4s.
Yeah, and we have a super pierce with 6. Okay, so 1 super pierce. And
So
then
that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at -1.
Alright, 6 4-ups and we've already set the wound. So dead, and 1's got a wound left. So the Blood Angels are not doing so well. We've lost 2.5 units in the turn and killed nothing in return. So we will 10 points will go towards the Tyranids, and we'll go on to Tyranids turn 2.
So, for the Tyranid movement phase, the Ripper Swarms have advanced after having successfully sabotaged that objective. They have advanced in this way. The Broodlord has also advanced, moving from one side of this wall to the other. They're setting up to sabotage that objective. The Gene Stealer Brood are still locked in combat there. This brood of Termagants of 20 have advanced into this position here, again trying to keep into mind the new coherency rules, and have elected to keep the 10 wound Hive Tyrant locked into combat in this fight.
Okay. So we've got onto the psychic phase. So what's going off first?
So for psychic phase, we're going to do the Hive Tyrant is going to catalyze itself.
Yep.
So it's going to catalyze itself on a 6. So it does.
Yeah.
And then we're going to horrify the Death Company. It's also horrified.
And this fella.
This fella is going to paroxysm those guys there so that they attack last. And it's going to be cast off on a 5. Yeah.
Yep. And that goes off on a 6.
Okay.
All right. Shooting phase. The big creature can shoot into combat,
Yep.
and that's probably it because
That's it.
they can't shoot anything because they advanced.
Yep. So we're gonna shoot on a 4. So hitting on 4s. 3 hits, and then we're gonna be wounding on a 3. 2 wounds at -1.
4 ups and 1 damage.
1 damage.
6 up. Nope. So that one that was on 1 wound is now dead. And we're going to go on to charging phase. So Broodlord is charging into there.
Let's say 4 inches or 3 inches.
There's no point in Overwatch because only one model can see.
Yep. So charges on a 7. I'm gonna loop around.
Yep. All right. Oh, and we forgot to declare that these guys are doing the action on that one, so they're
Yes,
not doing anything else this
That's
turn.
right. That's right.
All right. So the Broodlord can attack, and then one of the Blood Angels can attack.
Okay. So the Broodlord will attack.
Broodlord in 6 attacks, 2s and then 3s.
2s and then yes, 3s.
And 6s do 3 damage, right?
6s do 3 damage at AP -6. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you want them 6s to wound?
Yeah. So first is 2s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go through.
Yeah. Now 3s. 6s are exploding. Are really
The
strong.
6s will kill an intercessor.
Yeah. So
1 intercessor dies, and
2 at -3.
2 6s. Oh, 1 saved.
Yeah.
How many? 1 damage.
It's 1d3 damage.
Okay.
1.
1. So one of them is down to 1 wound, and the Death Company will attack next.
Okay.
So we've got 3 for the Power Fist, hitting on 4, wounding on 3s, and 1 for a pinball. Yep. And then the other attack's hitting on 4s as well because they're horrified again.
Oh Jesus.
And 5s. No. So the Death Company are bouncing somewhat. Right, then the Gene Stealers.
Okay, Gene Stealers are 15.
Oh, and these guys have the psychic thing, they're going to only go last anyway.
And then 4s. 3s. Now 4s with 6s are -3. 4s.
So
So this one goes through.
So there's 1 dead. Oh no, there's 1. One's dead and 1's on 1 wound, and then 4 ups. So that's, hang on a minute.
2 dead, 1 at 1 wound.
Alright, the sergeant's left on 1 wound. Sarge gets 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s with a power sword. Right, 2 5-up invols. Nope. 2 of them dead. And I'll count the dice. Alright, we've got the attacks there, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s because they're Blood Angels. 1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Okay, so 4 at regular AP.
Yep, no minus on these guys yet.
4 on 4. 4 on 4. So
Take 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay.
Oops, the Hive Tyrant should have gone before those guys. But the Hive Tyrant will get his 4 attacks into the Death Company.
Yep, 4 attacks. 2s, rerolling 1s. And then we're wounding on 3s. No special stratagem, just 3s.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing. And his tail.
Tail on a 2. Yes. Wounding on a 3. Yes.
4 up saves, -1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. All right, and that, with some ordering mix-up, is the end of the turn 2 for the Tyranids. So that marker has then been destroyed, because it actually turns out it's the end of the turn, not the next command phase, which is a bit funny. Right, so we will go on to the Blood Angels turn 2, reinforcements. Okay, so the end of the movement phase, everything's still in combat, because if I fall out there, I lose him. They need to hold that. And I was wondering about the Terminators are either going to drop in here or drop in here. So they've dropped in here because they need to chew that thing. And then, because I've got Kingslayer and Aboard the Witch, so that's 2, whereas that's only 1. And here, it's also a longer way to go for the Terminators to get to any other point. Whereas here, they can do some damage around here. So we go to the shooting phase, which is all pistols, which I'll do off camera. So we did 1 wound on the Broodlord, but he saved it, and all the other pistols did nothing. So it's straight on to the charge phase. So these guys need to make an 8-inch charge. And I have 2 command points, so I will be re-rolling. That's a 6, come on.
Yep.
Whew, alright, we will move them in and then count up lots of damage. Alright. So I played Fury the first, so they're hitting on 2s. There's 26 attacks hitting on 2s. Take out the 1s. And because of Blood Angels, they're now wounding on 4s, but re-rolling any failed for Lightning Claws. Oh, I appreciate that.
Yep.
Oh. Ah! Drop dice don't count. And then 4s. Right. And re-rolling. Alright, so that many 4-up saves.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
That's 21.
9, 18, 19.
19.
Okay,
I
so
cannot count.
Okay.
19 4-up invul saves.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Feel no pains.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 5 catalyst.
Yeah.
So close.
11, 5 up. Nah, you got it. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
He's got 1 wound left. Yeah, he's on 10, right?
Yeah.
He's down to 1 wound.
Okay.
Ooh. So now you've got to choose. It's your turn to attack. And I assume it's going to be him onto the Death Company.
Onto the Death Company.
So 4 attacks.
We're going to do 4 attacks. I'll spend 1 stratagem to get that re-rolling.
Yep.
Of the wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1s. Okay, you got it. And it's wounding on 3s, but then
re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Yeah. Okay, so
3 4-up saves.
3 at
Minus
-3.
3. Oh, 6s. Nope. How much damage apiece?
3 damage each.
1's dead. 2's dead. 3's dead. So I think there's only the Thunderhammer left. The tail goes through.
On a 2. Yep. And then winning on a 3. Yep.
And then a 4-up save. And it's D3 damage.
Yep. 3.
So I need to make 2 6s. Nope. That's them wiped out. So it's down to the regular guy here to attack. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 5-up save. 1 dead Gene Stealer. And then the Broodlord or the Gene Stealers will attack next. Gene Stealer, Broodlord's going in with 6 attacks.
6 attacks on a 2, wounding on a 3. 2s. Yep. And then 3s. The 6s are the super killer ones.
Yep.
So 6s. No super killer ones. So, but we do get 1, 2, 3, 4 at -3.
3 go through.
Yeah. And it's D3 each.
Alright, so the 1 will kill 1.
Yep. And then another 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
First one is going to be 1.
And that will kill the other one.
Another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they get 2 attack. Oh no, the Gene Stealers go next. Remember the order because they've got the slimy gooiness.
Paroxysm. They're like, this is back like in Baal. Remember Baal? I was there, man.
Maybe this is why they're having problems.
Traumatic flashbacks. Okay, so 3, so all of them hit. Wounding on 4s on that sergeant. 1, 2, 3 at -1.
4-ups. He takes 1 wound. He's got 1 wound left.
Good job, Sarge.
And then the 5 attacks from these guys. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s now. 3 wounds.
Okay.
AP dash.
3 4-ups.
He takes another wound.
Down to 3.
They're whittling him away. And that is the end of the Blood Angels. Oh, jeez. Turn 2. Yeah.
Movement. It was punctuated by a Ripper Swarm move to this objective to sabotage it. The Broodlord stays in position after having regenerated 1 wound back up to 4. The Gene Stealers that were sheltering here, they move towards the objective. They'll sabotage that. These Gene Stealers stay in position, engaging this Valiant Sergeant. The brood of Termagants moves up into firing position onto the Terminators, and then the Hive Tyrant, with its sense of self-preservation, moved, fell back out of combat to this position here, and it regenerated to 2 wounds. Now we're going to do our Psychic phase. I am going to do Catalyst on this, on a 6. It does go off, which is the only thing that had saved it previously.
Yeah.
And then I will also horrify within 24 inches the Terminators. Yeah, so they will fall within it.
Yeah.
Within the range of horrification. And it's going to be a 6. We got it, so they'll be horrified for this turn.
Yay.
The Broodlord is going to actually... it's going to actually smite.
Yep.
It's going to smite on a 5. We will reroll that because of the special adaptation. Yep. It does go off.
D3.
1d3. It had smitten him for 2.
So that fellow falls as well there. Okay, right. We're going to check how many of these, because I think they're going to shoot into the Terminators. Mm-hmm. So we'll count that and then come back to it. All right, so we got 8 wounds through onto the Terminators. They get a 2-up save. And one of them is alive on 1 wound. All right, so I get to choose first. So I think he's going to go first. So he's going to hit on a 3. So on to the Gene Stealers fighting back, or the Broodlord.
We'll do the Broodlord.
6 attacks.
Yeah, 6 attacks on a 2. No reroll, 6 attacks. Yep, all of them hitting, which is crazy. 3s. And then 3s.
6s will... Yeah, the 6s are done. So he is done there. So that's the... Yeah, he's going to consolidate in, and the 2 remaining Gene Stealers there will get their attacks in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3s and then 4s. 3s. 4s. Sorry.
Right, he's done. So this is the end of turn 3 for the Gene Stealers. They consolidated further towards the Terminators, and
It looks bad.
it does look bad.
Discretion is a better part of that.
I maybe think so, yes. Just for argument's sake, I want to see how many of these bugs I can get out. So they're going to move their 5 inches there.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to Overwatch. Oh.
I got a command point this turn. There we go.
Yeah.
So there's no fewer of the first, so they are hitting on 4s. So we'll count up all the dice and get back, and then after they've taken out as many of them, they will teleport away. So they're in there. So we got 31 attacks, hitting on 4s because they've been horrified. Let's take out. And those 2 there. Killing on 2s, re-rolling 1s because
Lightning Claws.
Lightning Claws. And Oh, that's a 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
So they killed 12. So there's 8 left. But they're now going to bug out with the teleporter. They were just reading about this. Hold on! Now! Beam is up. We've caused some damage. So this quadrant of the city falls to the Terminator. Not the Terminator. The Terminator's gone. Falls to the Tyranids. So that's the end of the game. The Blood Angels got a pasting. That was quite surprising, actually.
There will be opportunities to rethink compositions and whatnot. I think it's because the board is so small, maybe.
Yeah.
We said it's only 9 inches away from each other.
Yeah,
right?
that portion, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'd have set further back, I'd have been...
Like the back line,
Yeah, but that guy survived longer than he should have because of terrible rolling and good saving in combination, in fairness. So, I think all in all, that's all that can be said for this battle report. So, stay tuned. I'm going to be taking my first crack at leading the Tyranids as we go up against demons in the next game. There are more starting Imperial Knights and maybe a Blood Angels overview where I cry over each of the models. Why did you let me down? Curse the heavens. But from the Icaran sector and Andrew and Christian, we say thank you very much. Please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.